You see, I had my first child when I was 17. Then I met another woman. I had my next one at 24. Then my third baby's mom, I met her when I was 28. And of course, I wasn't ready to settle down at those ages. You know, I mean, I'm out here, I'm doing my thing. But they were. They was ready to settle down at those ages. And I'm sure a lot of you men out here have came across women in your life that were good women. Women that loved you unconditionally, women that held you down. Most men out here have had plenty of good women in their life. You know, I've had women during that time and plenty of women after that time. And guess what? They were all good women, all ready to settle down. But I wasn't. But now we're going to sit up here as men and we're going to act like they is the problem. We're going to act like women are the problem. They the ones that we want to demonize now. Wow, y'all funny. You know, I'm seeing a lot of these pop up channels starting, running behind Jughead. You know, Gooseneck. Talking about high value. These women didn't care what you had. They just wanted you. But we forgot about them. We look over them. You see, and now we want to start asking questions like, what do you bring to the table? Wow. You wasn't asking that when she was putting up that bail money to get you out of jail. Wasn't asking that. You know, you wasn't asking, what did she bring to the table when, you was coming in drunk and when you was, running up her phone bill with all the collect calls. Putting her in debt that she's still trying to get out of to this day. You wasn't asking that question then. You know, y'all like to say, what did they bring to the table? Well, you remember when she would serve you dinner every night? You know, wake up in the morning and serve you breakfast when you didn't even have a table? Oh, yeah, you don't want to talk about those women. The woman that was there from day one, the woman that held you down, loved you unconditionally, didn't give a damn about whether or not you was a high value man. Wow, that's interesting. But now y'all want to run around and demonize them like they was the problem. You see, I can't stand when men don't take accountability for the things they've done. Not realizing that when it comes to being scandalous, when it comes to letting them know that being faithful and being true don't mean nothing, we taught them everything they know. But we don't want to own up to that.
I told y'all in one of my few videos ago that I was gonna start doing more videos in the bonnet, because a lot of you dudes be getting mad thinking that this make me sassy or DL or whatever. I just laugh at you dudes. Some of y'all don't even got a woman to lay down with. You're not married. You're not in healthy love. Nothing. Find that funny. Now, however, somebody tagged me in this video. I was finna take a nap. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was finna take a nap. Somebody tagged me in this, and I listened to what this man was saying, and he absolutely correct. See, this is the type of videos I love. I love seeing what I perceive to be a real one. A real black man, because again, I don't know him personally. When somebody tagged me in this, and he broke it down. He broke it down. Men be knowing that they have a good woman all the time. And you know what men do? They break a good woman. But what they want to do is get on these apps and act like that majority of the women out here was just breaking good men. No, men taught women to hate them. Because what men have sold into women's heart was nothing but hatred. Okay? And it's not even that women hate men, but they always use this hate word out of context. So, you know, I'm just using it. Just bear with me, because these women hate men. Women don't hate men. You know who hated women though? Men. Shoot, the way women have been treated, how misogynistic a lot of guys get. You know, only use women for box. Yeah. See, these dudes really need a woman because they can't stay out of trouble. One. Right? They need a woman to do chores because they can't wash their own behind. They can't or wash their own clothes. They can't cook their own food. They don't want to do nothing. They reduce a woman to just being a servant, but they don't even want to serve women no more. So I agree with everything that this man was saying, like, any man who's asking a woman what does she bring to the table, he ain't even got a table. Because watch, what do you mean what woman bring to, like, do you have a table? Do you have an apartment? Do you have a house? Like, what the fuck you talking about you bringing in? Another thing that be making me mad with these conversations, like, ain't no real man wanting his wife to go 50-50. Man, a man need to pay majority of the bills. Point blank period. I don't care what nobody's saying. I ain't never gonna argue that down. He should have the heart to even to want to pay all the bills. When people be talking about dissecting the patriarchy and we not go no, at some points of the patriarchy we gonna uphold. If open, because they be equating things to the patriarchy, which I really don't think got anything to do with the patriarchy, but for the sake of the conversation, like, if me changing a tire for a woman is upholding the patriarchy, then I'm gonna take that part and we gonna keep doing that. If me opening the door for a woman and continuing to be a gentleman is upholding the patriarchy, then I'm going to continue doing that. Some things that they be saying, like, because they equate the patriarchy to equality. You know what I'm saying? You know how dumb these conversations be. Equality. You know, she can change her own tire. Yes, she can. But a real man wouldn't even want her to do that. Real man not gonna leave no random woman on the side of the road stranded. And we're not just gonna stop opening up doors because certain women don't tell us thank you. Being a gentleman is in us. It's not on us. So, like, we not just gonna stop doing that because certain women are rude and then get to project, oh, these were problem with these women. Just like that one video I put out where a dude was talking about the grocery women not speaking back at the grocery store. Oh, nigga, shut up. You know, majority of the time when you speak to a woman at a grocery store, or just speak to women in general, they speak back. Some of them even speak back out of fear because they don't know what type of man you are. You could be the type of man that's going to unalive them. So they speak back and be nice out of fear just to stay alive because of how crazy some men are out here. All right? But, man, I agree with everything this man was saying. I'm going to actually link his video in the description so y'all can go click on it. You know, if you want to follow me, go follow him. I haven't checked out a lot of his content, but I'm probably going to check it out later. But this right here, I agree with this message. I agree with this message. Men taught women to not like us because of how men have collectively treated women across the board. And he took accountability in the video. Men broke women out here, y'all. But at least he man enough to get on the platform and say it with his chest and be bold about it. Point blank period. So the world changes. The world starts to get better when men become better. That's why I don't spend majority of my time talking about what women doing and the problems with women. Now, we can bring up crime and stuff like that. Like, you know, we can bring up certain situations like that. That's not a problem. But when it comes to relationships, bro, men are the ones that mess up relationships, bro. A woman be ready, bro. If you love that woman, bro, she got you. 9 times out of 10 times, because I know somebody will. Not all women. Shut up. 9 out of 10 women, 90% of them, right? 99. But let's 9 out of 10 women gonna love you correctly if you loving her correctly. If you pour into her, she will pour into you. Point blank period. You know, if you gotta reciprocate it, because a woman gonna love. Women love loving. Women love loving, but it be men who love using. Women love loving. Men love using, and that's why there's a disconnect. Because you need to love your wife. Ain't that what verse? You know, it says husbands love your wives. Y'all skip over that part. Y'all go to women submit to your husbands. I'm sorry, wives submit to your husbands. But then y'all skip over the part where it say husband love your wife. You don't love your wife. Y'all dudes out here cheating. You're not even making them wives. You get in the box and dipping. And then blaming the woman for giving you the box, but y'all don't talk about the fact that dudes be love bombing, say anything, do anything just to get what they want, even to put a baby in a woman and then blame her for being a single mother. It's crazy, bro. It's like no matter what, it's like the woman will always be wrong in every scenario. Every scenario, she will never be right. If she has the child or don't have the child, she wrong, point blank, period. Because men just want to make women wrong. But man, shout out to this man. That's all I want to say about this. I'm finna get up out here. I'm finna take a nap. But I thank my moderator. I think it was one of my mutuals on TikTok who sent me this. I think she a mod of mine too. But shout out to her. Yeah, I'm finna get up out of here though, man. Y'all check out the video though. Y'all have a good one.